Hello everybody, Charlie's Cards here. How's everybody doing tonight? Fabulous night. I pulled out a box, a blessed box. This is my A's PC, all Oakland. Back there is my Reggie. Then I got all Hall of Famers here. And then I got Bo Jackson, Tops Now, Mark and Jose, Ricky, Hank, Nolan, and short prints. Short prints meaning all the cards that are short printed. There's a 2018 Bo Jackson short print. So I got a whole bunch of them. Short prints. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about vintage cards. Check this one out. 1910 World Series, the Cubs and the A's. Can you imagine a club not calling on a relief pitcher in an entire World Series? How about just two pitchers doing all their team's hurdling? That's what happened in 1910. Chicago had won their fourth NL flag in 5 years and were favored to take the Classic, but they were jolted by the youthful Athletics. Eddie Plank, one of the Connie Mack starters, had a lame arm, so Jack Combs, who had won 31 that year, pitched and won 3 games, and Chief Bender, a pitcher's name, Chief Bender, pitched the other 2, losing 1 in the 10th inning after the Cubs had tied it in the 9th. The Philadelphians, or the Philadelphia A's, jumped all over the once great Cubs staff, scoring 35 runs in 5 games and batting .316, a mark that held up for 50 years. Eddie Collins hit .429. Frank Baker, or Home Run Baker, hit .409, and even Combs smacked .383. Combs, the pitcher, smacked .385. The 1910 World Series, the Cubs and the A's, Bender and Combs in Iron Man Act. So let's just go through some of them. Obviously, everybody knows where that came from, that 1989 Flair set. So that just kind of starts off my A's collection. Here's another one of those interesting cards. They're cheap and they're not worth much, but they're pretty neat. Here's the A's and the Giants. 1911. Home Run Baker got his nickname. Home Run Baker got his nickname. I think we need to read that one because that kind of, back then, power hitting was not a thing. In a series featuring 5 straight hotly contested battles, the A's evened the score for 1905 as Mack and McGraw met for the second time. After Matheson had beaten Bender in a 2-1 opener, the A's' Frank Baker earned his home run nickname. His 2-run shot won the second game, and another round tripper tied Game 3 after Matty had entered the 9th with a 1-0 lead. The A's finally took that one in the 11th. The 5th game also went extra innings, the Giants staying alive by winning in the 10th, but the last game was a 13-2 laughter, with the A's having a 4- and 7-run inning. 1913, one of the other World Series the A's won. And then here's the other World Series, 1913 World Series, the A's and the Giants. Home Run Baker, Jack Berry, Eddie Collins, and Stuffy McInnes. 1913 World Series. Pitcher's name Chief Bender, and Home Run Baker, who hit 2 home runs, was a big deal. So, $100,000 infield hits .329. All right, so here's kind of a Home Run Baker card. I just saw this. Yeah, I know it's got tape all over it, but I just saw it and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Although Home Run Baker only hit 93 runs during his American League career, his total of 12 in 1913 was then considered such a high figure that other players nicknamed him Home Run. A member of Connie Mack's $100,000 infield, Baker starred at third base for the Athletics. From 1910 to 1914, he batted over 320. Traded to the New York Yankees, another A's that went to the Yankees. I got a whole list of those guys. He played on the same team with another famous home run hitter, Babe Ruth. Baker played in 6 World Series, never hitting below 325 games. Elected to the Hall of Fame in 1955. Home Run Baker in the Philadelphia A's then. All right. So that's pretty cool. Just look through a few more of my older athletic cards. So as I said, I was born in the Bay Area of California. So I was an A's fan from the beginning. And some of the neat memories I had was going to ball games with my dad. He worked for a company there in downtown Oakland, and it was a good time. So there's Chief Bender. That's quite a name for a pitcher. Chief Bender. Charles Albert Bender. What? Chief Bender was part Chippewa Indian, like Jim Thorpe. He attended the Carlisle Indian School. After 2 years at Dickinson College, he joined Connie Mack's Philadelphia Athletics in 1903. Bender helped Mack win 5 pennants. In those 5 years, he won 91 of 123 games pitched for a .742 percentage. Bender led the American League in pitching percentage in 1910, 11, and 14. In 10, he pitched a no-hitter and won 14 straight games. Bender had 6 World Series victories to his credit. Elected to the Hall of Fame in 1953. Chief Bender. Seemed like a whole different era back then to think that wow. All right, so this is my first one. This is a 1952 Bowman. Carl Scheib. 1952. Here's a 1954 Gus Zernial, outfield, Philadelphia Athletics. And then this is a 54 Topps Chewing Gum Company. Not in very good shape, but it's a neat representation of the elephant, the white elephant, and the A's, the uniforms for Philadelphia. Cool card. So that's a 54, and in between 54 and 59. They moved to Kansas City, so they were the KC Athletics. They still had the blue unis. They didn't get the green and gold until Charlie Finley took them to Oakland and wanted them to be flashier in California. So there's the back of that. Just a checklist. Any of the team cards back here at least had a nice picture on the front. The elephant on top of the baseball with holding the bat. Pretty cool. Here's an Oakland A's everybody remembers. Jimmie Foxx. This is a Jimmie Foxx 1960 baseball greats card. James Emery Fox, XX. First baseman. One of baseball's greatest home run hitters. Foxx pounded out 20 or more homers 12 straight seasons, belting 58 in 32. His lifetime total of 534 homers is second only to Babe Ruth. A good all-around hitter, he twice won batting titles in the American League. Foxx was the three-time winner of the MVP award and was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1951. Jimmie Foxx. Here's another home run baker, 1961. Baseball greats. John Franklin Baker. Played major leagues 13 years. At bats, almost 6,000 hits. Only 93 home runs, but I mean, had 1,000 RBIs. 1961. Baseball great. So, honestly, I don't know what the FHF stands for. So if you know, leave a comment down there at the bottom. What FHF means. Printed in USA. There's another check. Well, no, it's team card. Okay. So it's a 1963 Kansas City Athletics. Look at the color on that card. It's pretty cool. Still, the Athletics. Not the blue and gold yet. So there's the back. Team totals. Pretty cool. All right, then I get into some of the players. So then they went into the green and gold. So this is a 63. This is a 63. So there's still blue there. So the players came out with 63. So this is a 63 tops. Wayne Causey. Wayne pitched in 26 games in the minors. Wayne Causey. KC. With the vest style. With the long sleeve green shirt. Kansas City Athletics. Shortstop, third base. Here's half of a 1964 stand-up. Wayne Causey. Tops Chewing Company. Chops Chewing Gum Company. Back is blank. So that's cool. Different colored unis. Same year. Here's a 64 Kansas City Athletics. It's the back of that. Nice looking card. Okay. So that's a long time ago. All right, now we get into a rookie card. If you know the Athletics, you've heard of Dave Duncan. Dave Duncan was a catcher back in the day. And this is 1964 rookie stars, Dave Duncan and Tom Reynolds rookie card. There's the back of that. Dave Duncan. The Athletics are high on 18-year-old Dave Duncan. It's just one of the year's organizations. All right, so I got a couple of these. Tony La Russa, rookie card from 1964 Topps. Tony La Russa rookie card. Shortstop, second base. Tony La Russa. There's the back of that. Tony La Russa, complete major and minor league batting record. Looks like he played in Daytona Beach, Binghamton, and Kansas City. I don't know why that box down at the bottom is empty. So that's a 1964 Tony La Russa rookie card. There's another Wayne Causey. Oh, it was a Wayne Causey. All right. A few more here. All right. Campy Campaneris. Have you heard of him? So this is Campy's rookie card. 1965 Topps. Bert Campaneris. I always knew him as Campy. I never knew him as Bert till I got his baseball cards from El Paso, Texas. It's Campy Campaneris with the Topps 1964 All-Star Rookie Cup on the card. Campy Campaneris. There's a 1965 Dick Green with the Oakland, no, with the KC Athletics still. I'm sorry. There's Jim Catfish Hunter. That's kind of his rookie card, but this is his actual, clarified, this is his rookie card. 65 rookie stars. So that has Johnny Odom, or Johnny Blue Moon Odom, pitcher, and Jim Catfish Hunter, pitcher. So that's his rookie card. But that's a 65, so it's the same year. So you can consider all these his rookie card. There's a Campy Campaneris, 66. There's a manager Alvin Dark. There's a Jim Dixon, and this is a high, no it's not. Jim Dixon, I thought it was a high number. And here's Dick Green again. I always thought it was funny as a kid when I go to the ball games, you get a program, and they'd always put the player's last name first, and then his name. So he was always known to me as Green Dick, second base. There's the back of that. So this is a high number, and this is the short print. All right, well that's 66. I know we got a long ways to go. I don't know if you saw this, but this is one of my favorite rookie cards that I've got. There's a 1969 Topps Reggie Jackson rookie card. Very proud to own that. Not too bad shape. Got nice color to it on the back. Obviously this card is very hard to find centered. For a reasonable price, I'd say. But fortunately, everything's going up, up, up. And this is part of my Hank Aaron collection. This is the first one I have, and is the 58. Look at old young Hank. Wow. He went through a lot as a ball player. He went through a lot. Well, all right. This is Charlie's Cards. And if you don't like baseball cards, you don't want to be here. Because I love baseball cards. I love Bo Jackson. I've got me a complete collection of all the Deckle Edge in here. I've got me a Cal Ripken rookie. I've got me a Tony Gwynn rookie. I love collecting baseball cards. So if you love collecting baseball cards, then come on by and say hi. I really appreciate likes and the comments. And, of course, the subscriptions. It just helps us go. Go, go, go. So I'm seeing everybody talk a little bit about trying to find Bowman mega boxes. It's getting crazy out there, boys and girls. And it's kind of sad when we all look forward to something, and now the expectation of anybody that comes across that stuff is to buy it all. So we've created a monster, and it's just the nature of man to be stingy and selfish. So I just don't feel like I'm going to pay $40, $50, $60 for a $20 box of cards. So I may have to do without and be okay with it, which is okay with me. So just my thoughts. This is Charlie's Cards. I hope you enjoyed. I hope we get some baseball this year. I don't know that it's going to happen, and if it is, it's going to be weird anyway. So maybe waiting for another year might be a bad thing, might be a good thing. Never know. Charlie's Cards. Appreciate your time. Over and out.